Hello, my name is Michael Moreno. Michael Anthony Moreno. Sorry, it's kind of late. Project 2. I wanted to make my design appeal to the younger audience. For example, children at the age of 8 and above, since in my experience, at least that's when most children broaden their palate, especially when it comes to spicy food. At least when being raised as a Mexican child, yeah, I'm used to a bunch of spicy food. Another audience I would want my product to appeal to would be either high schoolers or teenagers around the ages of 14 to 18 years old. Since when it comes to most convenience stores, will that which I will discuss later. There are often flocks of high schoolers and teenagers that go to them, often going for a quick snack or a beverage. And in my experience, since I live right next to a 7-Eleven, I often see crowds of high schoolers and teenagers either hanging out outside of it, but also buying snacks of various varieties, though most of them being either Takis, chips, etc., or just trying to get a quick drink, which I hope that my product would fit right at home with. Now, for my client, I would want to focus on either gas station owners, convenience store owners, grocery store managers, or even schools, since most likely they would want to buy my product in bulk to resell them to previously stated consumers and audience, either to even the teachers, to students themselves, or even faculty members. The product now would be as shown by the mascot right here would be chili flavored peanuts, or if I were able to get a partnership accepted, Tajín flavored, since as far as most snack foods concerned, hot and spicy type food definitely have the most popularity, seeing just how many there are. Like if you go to the supermarket, you'll often see so many like red hot, chili flavored, habanero, everything like that. So it shows that that's like the most popular thing to go for when it comes to snack foods and everything with chips. Now, onto the design itself, I wanted to mainly focus on the mascot part of the branding, since I will admit I do a better job since as an artist, I do a better job when it comes to character design and just designing in general. I will admit I'm not much of a landscape or other such things like that. The main colors I wanted to focus on for the color scheme, I wanted to mainly focus on much more warmer color spectrum, utilizing orange, reds, browns, and yellows. But I did use the occasional blues, such as these two, to contrast against the much more aggressive colors for both the mascot's t-shirt and the star at the bottom of the design. Now, the font I used was one of the default ones that Illustrator usually comes with, the brush panes, since for the aesthetic that I wanted to go for, I wanted it to look and feel like the font was almost on fire or melting. Kind of like since for the fiery background, I wanted it to, kind of stand out also with the color that I chose, it being that type of red and much more darker sort of orange, since it would probably just blend in with the orange on the back. I also wanted to give some dimension to my design. Hang on. Since I wanted to add some gradients to it, such as on his body and on his sunglasses. For the body, I wanted to make it dark. I wanted him to darken up right here, especially, so kind of give him a 3D-ish feel. So it kind of looks like he's facing this way right here. So the light from the back of the design will kind of lighten him up right here. The same goes for his sunglasses also. Although I will admit, I do kind of wish I did a better job on the gradients, but I am sort of inexperienced when it comes to it. As for the mascot, I kind of wanted him to, kind of be like Chester Cheetah, kind of like the more those rad looking mascots that most other snack companies use. But I feel as though I did a pretty good job on his design. I kind of laugh at it too, but but it did go through some stages of having to choose between him and another one. Another one I had was um for was a completely different one entirely. And it was just basically a little fiery mango with a hoodie, or no, not a hoodie, with a beanie on. So, and it was to advertise tahine flavored dried mango pieces, but I felt like that would have been too simplistic as character designs go, since he just had a sort of like bean body. But I did incorporate that design into the Peanuts final design. I don't have a name for him yet. I'm sorry. Well, anyways, that'll do it for now. I think this is as good as I'll go for this design. All right, my name is Michael Anthony Moreno, and I'll be signing off now. Thank you.